Okay, so Shin Jinseo playing versus Changho for second YK Gyeonggi Cup League. So okay, answers here. So there is move here. No, play that with. Why not? Approach. Okay. So you can answer. You can play, but you can play left side. You know, maybe pincer here or so. I think you don't play. What you don't play is top right now. You play left side or bottom left, or you answer. So he answers here. So there is a white, there is black move here. So we expect white. This is black asking white, please play here. And black had time to play this or this, maybe. I think it's his plan, but white play this one. Interesting. So AI plan is more to play the Kosumi here. But this is, I think, perfectly playable anyway. Okay, and so white played here in game. I think it's perfectly playable as well. But AI plan on Fox is to play here, to play this one. And in any case, black should come back here. And this one, I think black had to come back to pin service. I think he had to pin service. Maybe, is it possible that you play here before? I'm not sure, because here white can be satisfied to do this right now. But it's still black to play anyway, so you had time to pincer. Okay, so AI says moving game is playable here. And yeah, pincer right now. It's what AI says is pincer right now. But black play this. Okay. But black is, Changho. So this one. So I think this is maybe easy for Shin Jinseo because it's this looks like a normal move, no surprise. And I think that pincer, this is played less. So maybe Yichungo lost every games in this tournament. Up to here, it's 0 wins, 6 loss for him, and I think he would like to get a win. He almost win versus, I'm not sure. Maybe it was Byung-Sung-gil, if I'm correct. I think he almost win versus Byung-Sung-gil, and because of kind of tricky variation. Yeah, it was versus Byung-Sung-gil. He was in good position, but he failed in the end. But I think Ichigo chance nowadays is he was from number one in the world for like more than 10 years. But now he's not really the best in the world anymore. He's not even in top 50 Korean players, but he is in the league here. So not too bad, but I think there is a place for senior player. Something like this. And so I think this pincer, you see more this pincer happen, sometimes this one, and or San. And this is only the fourth option, kind of, about this thing. So this is less common, and this can be more tricky. For if Yechongo study very well this one, this can be more tricky for Jinseo. And anyway, if it's slightly inferior, Even if it's slightly inferior, it's almost the same. It's a Droseki move still. So white here and black. What you do for black here? I'm not sure. This is great because this is elephant jump here. So what you do? Do you attach? I think I would like to attach, and maybe if you play here this time, when there is a cut, you already get a move at 1 here. Which is not bad. This is help to fight, because imagine you just played here or here. You can't really play that way for whites. As this is you capture here. This one you capture here. So in every case, you're safe. So there is no cut. Because you already played one. So it's just playing a Sansan here. Okay. Is it possible for white to play here? I guess there is a move here, maybe? Or do you just cut right now? Maybe possible here. And if it's like this, anyway, this is, I think, okay for black, because white can't really save white 5, and white here, you already played Ane at the head of the stones, so that's a good move for black. You are ahead here. And when there is things here, you can make use of this, sacrifice the stone efficiently here. But I guess, so here, yeah. And now, yeah, white here, that's important move. And is it the best for black to play here right now? Because even if white here, I think this is not too bad, because here you had to defend and not so great. Okay, so this is maybe you play there, and can you try to cut or something? But this is the truth is there is an Atari here. And because that stones are Atari, maybe it's not really working. But just like this, white gets a low position here. And black safe, so black can try to play here right now. So I don't know. But for me, it seems to be a strong move. And if you just play answer and just give this, is maybe it's white can attach here anyway. And so not too bad. And one big question is, can you Tenuki? If you just jump, white 6 is no problem here, right? This is no problem. Because I think here, if you turn, there is okay, maybe a cut here. But the cut, it's maybe not a big trouble, as this way, black not alive here and white escape. Yeah. So I think this is not a big trouble because of this. And so here, this is still black dead. So not working for black. And so black may play around here and white connects. And the question is more around this one. Because I think here, it's a bit different. What if you play... This is you connect here, okay? And this way, still there is this one here. There is this one, and maybe this time you extend like this. So there is more chance to trap white, but the truth is, anyway, you don't survive. You don't survive, and so that's okay for whites. Yeah, you don't survive, so it's okay for white. Yeah. So maybe here, but I still think it's not so simple, because probably we've attached black not so safe. So I'm not sure, but yeah, he's playing here. And for me, looks like the normal move here. Is there any... Okay, AI doesn't really like AI doesn't like to play Sensen right now. AI still wants to play right side here. But I think the Sensen is follow-up of Black's ID here. Okay. So, following his plan. Anyway, there is no big difference. Oh, okay. And it seems here, the white move here is, according to AI, maybe what is the play is just to play here. There is a chance that just to play here, because for me it's like black has to play a move. If you play a move here, you can just play here, and you are super thick here. Okay, and is it this? I didn't check what AI say. I just see AI says this is a drop about this is the worst move so far in the game. White 2 here. According to AI, it's losing more than 8%, losing 9%. Yeah. So it's almost 10% win rate loss. So this can be seen as a mistake from Shin Jinseo. And anyway, this keep the game super close. But so let's see, what is the AI move? And I was thinking here, maybe this is whites 2, blacks here, and whites to play. And because of this is white settle everywhere. Why not? And let's see, this is what AI says. What AI says just push here. But I think is, yeah, this is here. When you get this, AI says black will pincer, but I think this is kind of unsettled because there is a ladder. This is black is alive, of course, but you didn't fix the weakness here. So there is a profit to do. Ladder right now is good for black. So you need to make the ladder around here good. Okay. So what is breaking the ladder? Is a white move here breaking the ladder, or do you need here? So this is something we had to check. Yeah, just here it's working for the ladder. Imagine just black here, for example. I will play the ladder, so that way everyone can see 8 is working. So here, you can see this is working for white, okay? So because of this, the weakness of capturing into ladder remains here. So this is some agi here. And here I say so. You have to answer black 7, okay? So ane one time, and then attach here. And this, I think, ane 8, 4, 9, and 10 here, about that shape here. About the... so from the Komoku here, with Kosumitsuke here on 2 stones, and the jump here, I think this is a common move nowadays. To try to settle white, and black will play Ane here. And so this, of course, black. So white has to fix the shape here. Oh, is there? So imagine you play this one, and for example, black played here. What if you play this? And what if you play like a move here? This is, if black defends here, you can capture this one into ladder, right? Okay. And now imagine you defend here because of this. Now you can play this way. And that's also working for the ladder. This can be fun. Okay. So it can be a way to settle and catch something. So black, of course, can play a move like this, but capturing here is nice about the left side, and that's also 16 is support for right side. Maybe you can play more that way. Is it better? This is building left side anyway, even if black here. And this is working to do that. Yeah, I think it's maybe better. And even if there is a ladder breaker here, maybe you just played here, and so you save a capture, and this push is maybe not a big trouble for white, because I think white's happy to improve the left side, and this is like black had to kill, but I don't think black really going to kill. So maybe black had to defend, but maybe you can say this is never dead, and what happened here, you know? What happened here? Maybe, what if you played Atari before? what happened? If you extend and then is the ladder working here? Maybe 17 is annoying here. But this can make the ladder also. We never know, but he played here anyway. So all of this will never happen. And so black played here, it's fine. Or my guess was to play here, yeah. And this is the ice is correct for black. And okay, doesn't want white here, wants a white here now. And I think this is, I was telling maybe it's white just had to play here, to just catch and force black to defend. But okay, Ane here and defend. And this is here, you should not really, I think this can be easy way for white. And maybe white can try to connect with this. And now, if there is black 3, the thing is, yeah, maybe white 2 is better here than just... earlier I showed the thick connection here, but maybe with Tiger Mouth, okay, there is maybe Atari here, but I think it's something you can Tenuki here. Because even if there is capture, you can play there, and this is not really... not so great for... Can you play this one? That's not perfectly working, but maybe just, let's say you connect. I think black had to play here, and I think you can Tenuki. And in that case, if black play this one, I think it's not too difficult to fight here with 8s. And if blacks play here or here, you can connect. So this one you can just connect here. So it's not too difficult for white. And a black here, yeah. I think this jump is easy, and there is no way to connect for black. So black has to run. That this can be really dangerous for black. Okay, and like imagine a move here, and black try to keep escaping here. The thing is, you can play this one to improve white's area in Sente, and this can be more troubles for black than for white. And you know, if you run here, the thing is, when white gets strength, this gives invasion for a way to reduce bottom side. Invade maybe is too much, because maybe invade is pipping move, and tell it's trapped inside. So maybe invade is too much. So it's more you should look for reduction from the group, and that way it's you can't really connect bottom right and bottom left, and so you break the bottom side, and you will survive. So you destroy black's territory with this variation. So it's a bad fight for black to do. So black will not move right now. So here what I say is play this one right now. There is white too, and then you play this one. So he's playing here, and white just played here right now, so maybe it's losing a little for white. No, this is still okay. AI says AI prefers to play here, to play this one for white, but it's almost the same with this one. This is also a good move. There is strength of if black played 1 here, you can answer, okay? Black 1, you can answer 2, and that's great. And if you played here, so the thing is, with this one, it's easier for black to save a stone, and says white has to connect here. So it's easier to press down, and this one, it's white will probably get more on the side, because I don't think black will try to escape here. It's probably dangerous for black. Maybe you can also play like this. Earlier I showed this one, but maybe is this one okay? I'm afraid of there is a cut here. So that's why I pushed like this earlier, even if it's not really beautiful shape, because I think it's better for white this way. And most of the cases you should not play that way, but I think here this is makes the left side more thick for white, and this is, I think, white 3 is necessary for white shape here. I don't like the idea of blacks pushing here and get opportunity to cut here. And here there is maybe, you know, way to escape here, and then there is a cut. So imagine you get this. This is not really alive here, okay? And so probably you can make a shape here. So you're probably able to survive here, but you can be trapped inside. So I don't really like this idea. So not a beautiful shape for white, but I think you had to play something like this. And anyway, here you can play this, and I think it's okay because, as I said earlier, it's damage to bottom side. So I think this one, it's not really good idea. It's better to say, please defend and capture the stone and block and say again, please defend and reduce to the maximum. So you get here, this time with 1 you can get the block at 2, more or less in Sente, like connect or plane here. And if you get things like this means slightly more in the corner for black and slightly less for white. But of course, because there is 1, you can get more on the side. And with this one, so we can reduce, but now black's 2 here, you can answer, and you get slightly more in the corner for white. And so black played here, which I think is good move here. So white jumped, right? And now, yeah, you see black played here, but I thought maybe this is too early, no? That's maybe fine, but not sure. Yeah, okay. AI says very small loss. Anyway, it's still really good move, but AI prefer to keep playing here. And then when white jump here, this time you attach here. Okay, but as I said earlier, that's a normal move to press down here. So this is not a surprise. But maybe the timing is wrong. So jump for black. Anyway, difference is not super big. And the white answer here is not so great according to AI anyway. So because what I want here is to play a move here. So okay, what is the idea behind white one? So imagine black just play around here because white play on the right side in the game. So I think there is a cut here. I think there is a way to cut around here. And imagine you play there. The thing is, you see, this is 3 stones here are really cut. So there is idea of cutting this, and maybe you can cut that way. And one is not too close, you know? One is not too close in that case. So I mean, if black pushing here, it's more vital point of the stones than... So it's threatening black. The truth is threatening black. And what is the variation about that one? Is play this shoulder it. I think this is to improve it. In case of Y cut, probably you get moves here, but in case of cut, that time you get a lot of strength and you are not afraid for your stones. You don't care about being cut this time. And so when there is these 2 here, white is playing here because bottom side not too strong. In case of cut, you can fight bottom side. So black answers here, white defense, but because here, this is looking for push and cut, okay? So defend. Now take the corner here. So this is way to make life on bottom side. And now after this, white connect here because you need to save the stones, and black can take this one, okay? So this is a lot of fight here. But white played here, okay. And AI says this white cancel the loss from E6. So black is jumping, white extends. Black can play here? No. Black is playing here right now because, you know, when black played here, white's tenuki. And I think here, when white played here in AI variation, is if there is here, there is a way to fight with the cut. And you had time to play around here also before, because this one, Are you really dead? This is Ben 4, so you're not alive. But here, I think with if you try to cut here, you know, maybe there is things to do. And can you do better? There is that way. And maybe it's not so great to play here. But, you know, maybe there is cut like this. Maybe there is this one. It's not so easy. Oh, there is this way as well here. As this one can be a co-fight. So there is different ways to play here. What if you just play here? Here. So the thing is, this is you had to play here. So you see, it's not really alive here, anyway. It's I think the best you can achieve is a co-fight here, but I think you can fight with cuts around here. And I think white one's supposed to help for playing cut. And is it possible that you play around here? Not sure. Maybe it's wrong. But because you get one, it's a little support when there is two. But here, this time, it's dangerous for white stones. I think still what I show here, this is still a co-fight, at least. And I think this one... so this is like one of best way for white to resist, but still not alive here. Okay? Still not alive. This shape is Ben 4, and it's dead. Don't think this is not a Seki. Okay? Don't maybe. So let's see there is moves here. Okay, when you are here, so if white don't manage to escape, the thing is at some point black can play here and takes go first, and this is black can start playing this move when he wants. White can't play because it's Satori, it's self-Satori. And anyway, when you play and you take, this is dead shape. Okay, so black lets white capture, no problem. And so at some point, black able to play this, and that's advantageous go for black. So when it's very end of the game, black can capture white because there is no more Kotoritz. So depends on the rules, it's dead sometimes, and so yeah, he played here. Okay, he's playing here. So this is, he tells, okay, there is a move here. Is it possible? That's a way to... Now, this is not really eye shape, okay? Here, this is not eye shape, this is not eye shape. So it's not supposed to be alive here. If you play here, it's the same. Just play here. This is a 5-space eye shape, already dead because black won at vital point. And this is never eye shape, okay? So for me, this is a way to secure eye shape in Sente here. And you had to find a way to escape. And here... And here, for me, yeah, there is a... the thing is, 4 is answered by 5. Should you play there right now, here? Because if it's here, you can play this at array, okay? And okay, you can capture that this is alive for white. So black may play it here. You play this one. Maybe it's the thing here. You play 4, 5, 6. And if black connects here, What if you cut right now? Like, if you defend, maybe this time you can imagine you play there. So you had to play this one to try to kill, okay? But now you played here. And is it alive for black? Maybe you played here. Yeah, you played here when there is 11, because 13, and you played here. I think black stones are dead, okay? And if you play this way, you manage to escape. So for me, there is things like this. So black just played here, played the outside, and this is fighting 2 stones on the left. I think it's some defense for this one and this one. So why just Enuki now? Okay. So yeah, the thing is, black is not really ready to kill with this, because I think that move for white. Because that way it's yeah, for me definitely you had to play here, so you're losing a liberty, and you had to answer 11. And this is, you had no time to kill right now. You had to fill all outside liberty, then play. So yeah. And if you try things here, you can still capture here anyway. Okay, and maybe you can turn. Can you turn and play this way? This might be big trouble for black here. Even if you played some Atari here, this is just not working, okay? So this is, when there is this, you had to capture, and white can play here. So, okay, even if you escape here, this is already dead stone here, so you had time to maybe seal in this way. And if it's here, the thing is, you can't really capture here because white here. And this is like, you had to play here, right? Yeah, you had to play here. And now white 24 is threatening to kill. Okay. So that's probably just white in good, get good shape on the outside. So not really good for black. So this is not really good. Maybe you can play it here, but still this is a good way to survive for white. Maybe also, when you played here, you had to play this, right? And imagine you play this and you play this. What you do here? This is no Atari, and you can do this. Maybe to faster capture, play that way. Play that way because here it's faster capture. You can play that way. And this is, of course, very alive. So black play this one. AI wants slightly different. AI wants here. But resist here. And I think still black's trying this. This is still a good thing for white here. I think. Still a good thing around here. Level so black. Okay. You can still get this. And with this, I think it's this is maybe here you can do this one for black. So maybe you had to do slightly different. Like, what if you played here before? If black here, white connects, okay? And if black cuts, you play there. And this is black never winning this one. Okay, so here. And white played here, so white says it's fine, it's still alive. So I'm curious. So that is here, okay. Pushing here, blocking for black, okay. White here. White here is trying to make the push and cut here working, and removing some base of black. So asking blacks to connect, I guess. Like asking black, please connect, or maybe attach here to connect. And in case of moves here, I think white has to play a move to defend. But okay, black just played here. And so this one, so here, the cut looks nice with Kusumi already here. There is, of course, a cut here for black. So you can't really play that way, right? So you had to play around here. But I guess you can play this one here. Because that way, you reduce... maybe it's too early to play there. Maybe just play here. And if it's here, in that case, you wins, right? I mean, if you played here, you capture this. If you played here, you're still capturing them, so that's fine. And so if black played here, black not alive in the corner, and you push one time and here, and you are perfectly alive on top. So black is dead in top right. This one is not Sunday, so you can just play here and say it's dead. And this one is it's still not enough space for 2 eyes here. Okay, still not alive. So you had to kill white before, and this is answered. Probably you can push one more time here as well, because that way its turn is not Sente for black. Okay, but he just pushed like this. Okay. So this is he get influence, and now he had to play one more on the right side because he gave strength here. So maybe there is a chance to kill. Is it true? I mean, like, what happened? Can you play? Imagine white Tenuki, like here. Can you play around here for black? Not sure. Maybe you can play there. But is it already alive here? This is maybe already alive, at least a Siki. So, but white, okay, white played here. Secure a good life here. Secure a good life, and I think it's still about the cuts here. Black jumped here. Okay, so let's see what I think about this so far. Oh. Okay. It seems AI doesn't like this NA here. AI prefer to play the jump here. I think it's not super big difference anyway. And we get this. Okay, so white jumped here. Okay. Black's defense. So still this is impossible to kill this because of Agi around d6. White played here. Black played this one. So this is threatening life of white. But here white has time to play here. And even if you play that way, this is alive. Okay? But he's trying to... This is asking white, please. If I played here, still this way is alive. You can try here and here, but still, is it okay here? Is it okay? Earlier when I said here, there is this one. There is a black answers here, but you can play this way. Okay. But I think, yeah, with the timing of here, so he's playing here, right? Is it? He's playing here first. The thing is, you have no time to play there because white is playing here. That way you are capturing 4 stones, and that way with a cat also here. Do you manage? Now, when there is one, you had to play this first, okay? But after, if you answers black 3, you can play that way. So this is black stones are dead, and this is black stones are dead, okay? So you had to answer one time, but that's okay. Interesting answer. Because what he wants is he wants blacks to defend before, okay? And then play to make life. But yeah, the thing is here, if you just connect and consider you play that way, the white move here is not working the same way as before because playing here is okay. You can't utterly. And if you play this way, maybe... Is it okay for black? It's not so simple. I think there is a G of fight here maybe. And what if here? You can do this one. So you have to connect. And I guess black had to play here. And because of this, now imagine you play there. So this is of course killing stones. So black playing here. And now this one you cannot cut because double battery or just play this way. It's capturing 4 stones. So you can't really play this one. You can play this or this. Let's say capture because removing a lot of ag. But white here, impossible for white to die. White escape. I think this is no problem for white. So okay, white here, black play this one. Try to surround this left side and try, if white don't defend, try to kill. Okay, so white attach here, black play this one, white here, okay, nice. White connect, so there is 2 cutting points here. I mean, black here, white here, and this is you captured 3 stones, you are super happy. And black here, white here, this means you connect here. That's so nice, but black can play here first, right? And if you played here, you connect, but this is still, you are losing, right? So it should be okay for white. Black connects, and white able to play here. And okay, there is a cut here if you want, but this is a super good left side now for white. Is it really okay for black here? I think white took advantage here. Okay. So yeah, this variation is a disaster by black. It was close game before. So that one not so great, the thing. But black is not so great. It's not really improving the thing. And on white resistance here was okay. So what should do black here? According to AI, you should play this attach, connect, white play the peeping move, you attach here then connect. So 5 is a probing move before connect. Because maybe there is other way to... like if I try to resist with this, maybe your connection will be different with a cut here. For example, or maybe you had to go down before, play there, play this Atari, play this one. And you know here, you had no time to push or try here, because black is just capturing 2 stones. That's maybe you turned before. So this is white had to play, and maybe you even played here and here, but not sure. No, it's okay like this, right? But that way you don't need to answer white for, so now you just cut, okay? So go down. And even here, maybe you can consider this way. But okay, answers here, in that case. White here. And now black cutting here. So black should look for fight in center. Black should look for fight in center, but black play this one to get white answers here, black here, white push. And this is here, this variation is a good result for white. Now white gets territory on the left, because before it was really small and really small. And now he gets a nice territory, about 20... It's about 20 points. So that's nice. Instead of like less than... It was like 2 points, 2 points. So it was around 5 points on the left, and now it's 20. So we increase a lot. Black gets influence, of course. But that's not enough here, according to AI. And the result up to here is now win rate of white is almost 90%. So difficult game for black after the variation here. And black play this one. Okay, trying to catch up on bottom side. But I think H3 had a great ag here. I mean, anytime you played here, what happened? You had to sacrifice stones, and white will score 8 more points here. So it will be about 30 points, almost 30 points here on the left instead of 20. So this can be a big move, and that way, I think black never survive here. If you play there, just capture. So the cut can be a thing. Maybe this can be playing here and try to survive. So white played this first because he had to take care of 3 stones on the right side. He's pushing. He's playing peeping move to secure that group. Black resists with this, okay, but white go down, so there is a chance to connect. So black answers here. Answers. Okay. Now there is this black, okay, so here. But anyway, it's a winning capturing race, no problem. Black here, white answers here. You have to defend for... if you played here, this is black will capture 2 stones and get a lot on top side. So you have to defend the cut, okay? And this way here, if there is cut, you can just play it here, right? So black may play this way, and I don't know how do you answer, but right now it's still not working for black to cut, okay? So he's playing the push now. So this is here. What white is telling to black is capturing 2 stones, maybe. I mean, maybe there is a thing here. Is it really working? I guess you had to play here before. And black had time to play here and let I capture. But if you played here, you are killing stones. And this is not working for black. Okay, so maybe white is telling is getting the corner here. And black in exchange can make profit in the center. Maybe can you play there? Maybe. So maybe he gets profit of capturing 2 stones. So black answers here. So because of this, there is a turtle here. And now, as you can capture here, this means you can fight from this way. So this can be great damage. So white is playing here. Black here, white takes. This is black should answer. Okay, and now white pushing here 1 time, okay. Create weakness about here. There is a cutting point here, M3, so this one can return into cuts. And now white play here, but fight this, okay, securing the top side. Black here, but that's fine for white. Is it? I think it's fine for white. Okay, okay. White here, so this will capture 3 stones. Yeah. The thing is here, black able to play this at already, you cannot connect. But you takes and black takes, and this is already a life for white. So, I mean, white can play around here. If black played here, you can play 6, and black's playing here, you can play this way. And this is no problem for eye shape. The only problem is maybe black can try to make the group on bottom right and settle, but as white improved earlier, this is easy to escape, I guess. And try to make a shape in center. So black will not like this. So pushing, okay. To try to catch the 2 stones here. Yeah. And now this one. So this one is white should answer, and that gives a turret here. So for example, when white here, this means you can block then connect. Instead of just playing here. But that's no problem for white's life. Okay. So this is, I think, typical move of Changho style. Changho plan very early the end game, and this is already late in the game. So it's not so early here, but he likes to plan the end game, and this is a move to improve the end game because you get D1 in Sente. But I think it's not enough here in that game. So black here, white 2 takes, okay. But you are losing here. You can capture 2 stones. You are losing that chance here. But this is a move you are not forced to answer, right? I think if you played here, this is black capturing. Okay, yeah, I think so. Should be fine about this. Yeah. Oh, one thing is, imagine you tenuki here. This might be dead. Oh, this is dead. Okay, okay. This is dead, so yeah, you had to capture anyway. But in that case, black should capture. And I think that's better to play like this. I'm curious, because here you miss a chance to capture these two. And because what I want to say here is this one. White to capture. White may play here right now. But you answer. Okay. And this is damage to bottom right anyway. And if I tenuki, when you played here, this might be a coup, but if you win the coup, it's white not really alive here. You can connect here, but it's connect for nothing. Okay. So my guess was you can play it 1. There is a move at 2. And you can play it here, and this is white has to play here. And later you can choose to capture or not. But for me, that's a better way. Because you can capture. So white can save, and now, you know, if it's here, this is just white save. Oh, but maybe, oh, is there a killing move here? You had no time to kill, right? I mean, here there is answer. Maybe you can play it here. You can play it here and here. So maybe there is no big change. Okay. There is no big change. You can atterry 2 stones. White will answer, and that way. So maybe you miss a chance to capture. Maybe you miss a chance to capture. So black played here, but white played outside right now. To secure life. And this is here, the start of eye shape around here. Black, of course, can atterry, but this means right now it's maybe... That was okay, right? It should be some eye shape in exchange. Black is playing here, so that's ente, white to... Okay, white played here before, because black here, white here. So this is black to play and white here, if you want to remove the shape, okay? And now captures, black's defend, white pushing, and this is eye shape here. And I think this is no problem for 2 eyes. I mean, if black played here, you can make eye shape here. And if black's played around here this way, it's 2 eyes, no problem. So black played here, white just answer here. This can be damage to black area. So this is here, area on the right, not so big. Black still cannot connect. You can capture 2 stones, of course, but not so big compared to white move here. So I think is black, so here white to answer, but I think black is just losing territory in bottom and center. Attori now, black's playing here. So white played a cut here, okay. Strong move by white here. And this is here, you can play this Attori here. And this is threatening to captures too, and this way it's you are capturing this. So you should survive. So he's playing here, black's here. This is maybe a false eye, that's true. But I think there is trouble for black. And now white here takes a call. The black here. So what is this black here? Imagine you played around here for white, and now you play there. This is, let's say, you can't really connect. Let's say you play around here, black at a move here, okay? And this is, okay, you captures here, there is this one. You manage to cut half of the stones here, and this is Atari. And if you takes here, this is snapback. So that's breaking a lot of eye shape here. So white here trying to capture 4 stones, which is probably great. So here you see white captures right now when black takes here to prevent that move. There is still this move annoying, but just you connect and black just lost a liberty in that case. So black's pushing, okay. Attachment here to tries to make eye shape on bottom side. And yeah, when white here, black resigned, because white will make these two eyes. And this is, damage on bottom side, damage in center, and white still alive, so not okay for black. Black failed to kill. This is black was trying to kill, and anyway, it was like black chance to win the game, killing the stones.